Do you have $1 million in your 401k? Has your 401k grown to over $1 million? Well, you need to watch this video because I believe there are 3 careful considerations that you need to make before you retire with $1 million in your 401k, your IRA, or your retirement investments. Hey, welcome back to the Your Financial EKG YouTube channel. My name is Drew Blackston. I'm a certified retirement counselor, investment advisor representative, and I am your virtual financial advisor, helping you get to retirement, helping you get through retirement, and protecting your ability to stay in retirement. And that's what we're talking about today, getting to retirement and protecting your ability to stay in retirement. Because maybe you see those 7 digits in your 401k and you say, hey, I got over $1 million in my IRA. It is time for me to retire. I've got $1 million in my 401k. I can most certainly retire at 50 years old. Well, you need to be asking yourself the question, can I retire at 50 with $1 million? And I'm going to help you with that with these 3 important considerations. Hang on right there. You've got $1 million in your 401k and you are considering retiring. Is $1 million might not be enough money. Now, the reason I say that is because everyone is in a different situation. Where you are today is different for where I am right now. You might be 55 living in Los Angeles with $1 million in your 401k and thinking, hey, I can retire at 55. I've got $1 million. Well, it might not last as long as if you were in Tampa at 55. So you've got to take into consideration, is $1 million enough? Let me give you a simple rule that you can put into place right now in your retirement life. Take your retirement expenses. So how much money you think you're going to need in retirement. Let's say you're going to need $40,000 off of your retirement investments. Take that number, $40,000 in retirement expenses. Multiply that by 25. When you do that, that is approximately how much money you're going to need to retire. So if you've got $40,000 in retirement expenses, you multiply that by 25, that's $1 million. So you need approximately $1 million in retirement if you have $40,000 in retirement expenses. Now, the 25X rule does not take into account the age at which you retire, Social Security, or pensions. So that's why it's just a rule of thumb. So the first thing you want to consider if you've got $1 million in your 401k is it just might not be enough. The second consideration you want to think about is getting retirement income can sometimes be a challenge. Now, if you've watched this channel at all, you know that there's a rule called the rule of 55. So if you're 55 years old or older and you have money in your current job's 401k and you retire, you're let go, you're fired, whatever, you're allowed to take money out of your current 401k without penalty up until age 59 and a half to when the penalty actually falls off. Now, what I have noticed in my practice is most people aren't working at their current job for 20, 30, 40 years. So when they get to 55, their current 401k might not have enough money to last them till they get to Social Security or last until they get to 59 and a half when the penalty falls off. So if you're going to retire before age 59 and a half, you've got $1 million in your 401k, maybe it's spread out among many different 401ks, getting retirement income might be a challenge. You need a retirement income plan. You need to know, do I need to do the rule of 55? Do I need to do a 72T with my IRA? What are my taxes going to be? Am I going to have a one-time distribution from my 401k, or are they going to allow me to do monthly distributions, annual distributions? So you need a retirement income plan, okay? So the first consideration if you've got $1 million in your 401k is it might not be enough. The second consideration, retirement income might be a little bit of a challenge, especially if you're under the age 59 and a half, and you've got to realize that once you quit working, you have full exposure to the stock market. And what I mean by that, when you're working and you're getting a paycheck every 2 weeks or you're getting commissions and fees or whatever you get, and you're adding money to your 401k, you're adding money to your retirement accounts, you're getting a check every 2 weeks. You're not taking money out of your 401k. But once you stop working, and once you start using your 401k for retirement income, it is all on you. It's not on some corporation anymore. It's not up to your boss. It is all on you to get through retirement. And so when you have full market exposure, there's a lot more risk involved with that. Let's say you got $1 million and the market falls 20% in the year that you retire. Well, that's $200,000. Now, again, not getting into individual investments and how you're invested, but you really have to start thinking about how am I going to feel if the market falls 10, 20, 30% while I'm retired. And if it doesn't make you feel good, maybe you need to keep working and add more money to your 401k. I also would love to help you with that. If you have questions about your current investments, especially within your IRAs or 401ks, go to my website, yourfinancialekg.com. We'll do a free stress test on your investments to see how they would react under different market circumstances. And that helps us answer the question, can I retire at 55 with $1 million? Yes, you can, if you stay invested like this. So think about this. 3 things that you need to carefully consider, especially if you have $1 million in your 401k. 1, it might not be enough. 2, getting retirement income could be a challenge. And 3, now you've got full exposure to market risk. Okay? So I hope this video has helped you. Hope it's inspired you, encouraged you in your retirement journey. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button below. Smash the like button if you enjoy this content. And please leave your questions and comments below. I do read them all and respond accordingly. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.